episode number 95 of Anthony Explains, where I, Anthony C. Robertson, do his best to explain an answer to a question from a foreign writer about some of the peculiarities they see motovloggers or other people film and post on YouTube concerning riding. This question comes from Edmund Ironside, I do believe, in England. And he asked something along the lines of, why does it seem Americans are not concerned with committing illegal acts on their cameras, filming themselves? Are they not concerned with the authorities, the police, law enforcement, catching them and using that evidence against them? Well, Edmund Ironside, great question. I think the simple answer is you got to look at the people who are filming. I believe they kind of skew towards maybe the younger, or skew towards maybe those who think they're invincible. But whatever their motivation is, they're filming themselves commit certain street crimes. Your question of if they're concerned is kind of hard to answer. I don't know what their mentality is, their mens rea, I believe is how you say it. I don't know what that is to them. I would be concerned. As far as the practicality of a law enforcement officer stumbling upon a YouTube video on YouTube, or maybe posted in some social media, seeing an individual appear to commit a certain street crime. Pause here for a second. Okay, back to your question, Edmund Ironside. So the odds of a law enforcement official stumbling upon a video of somebody committing a crime on camera, street crime on camera, traffic violation, however you want to call it, pretty slim. But even if they did, they could say, well, this video belongs to Mrs. X, and they would have to go to a magistrate to get a warrant for Mrs. X, if they wanted to arrest Mrs. X, or if they wanted to issue Mrs. X a citation. Well, in order to issue the citation, Mrs. X could challenge it in court, and depending on the judge may side with the officer, saying yes, the video proves Mrs. X committed a heinous traffic violation, or the judge may say, how do you know that's not somebody else? So the officer may be hesitant just pulling a YouTube video or a video online in general and using that as probable cause that a crime has been committed. But what if your rider, disrespecting the law, is out committing traffic violations, gets into a crash, camera's laying there as part of the traffic investigation? The officer could seek out permission to use the contents of that camera as evidence of what happened, reconstruct the crash. So they view the video and see that this rider has been riding in violation of the traffic laws, and they could issue a citation or make an arrest on that. But again, it goes to court, you get juries involved, judges involved, prove, disprove. that this rider is injured in a crash, and the video matches the crash, showing the crash, then a reasonable individual would say, well, that rider contributed to the crash by acting illegally, therefore, blah, blah, blah. What if you have a habitual offender out raising Cain and videoing, shooting footage of their shenanigans, their hooliganism, whatever you want to call it, and they repeatedly post this information up on social media? Well, if the local authorities got a hold of it, the officer was skilled enough to watch for patterns, watch for clues in the video giving away person's identity or location, then they can put the pieces together and probably make a strong case before the magistrate, county commissioner, whatever, that crimes have been committed. Depending on the seriousness of the crimes, go for an arrest or a citation, and then you go to court, and you have to build a really tight case. See, law enforcement, at least my experience has been, 50% of all law enforcement in the court system happens at the officer level. It's the officer's decision whether or not to initiate a traffic stop or intervene in a situation most of the time. There's 50%. Either, yes, I stopped this person committing this traffic violation, or no, I don't. I know it doesn't sound right, because you would think the law is black and white. There's a lot that goes into an officer's decision making that we don't consider. What else has been going on the shift? Time and resources. Maybe it's near the end of the shift, the department doesn't pay overtime, and so on. After all, they are humans. At least for now. So, let's say the officer does initiate a stop, or decides to act upon the evidence to intervene. Then you have the judgment of the court system. It could be a judge, it could be a jury, and in court, to get a conviction, you have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. And a good defense attorney is going to create doubt. For example, I'll give you a real life story. Good morning, Mr. Motor Officer. Oh yeah, real life story. When I served in the United States Army, I rode with an individual. We'll call him Superman. Superman had a sport bike. A yellow sport bike. Quite noticeable. Superman was stopped one day by a military police officer, not knowing that Superman was also a military police officer in a different unit. And the military police officer said, "Superman, why, you have been speeding. Shame on you. Here's a citation. See you in court." Superman, being a military police officer, quite intelligent, went to court and asked the officer, "Did you stop me when I was speeding?" "No, Superman, you were speeding earlier that day and I observed you." "You observed me?" "Yes." "How do you know?" "Why, it was a yellow sport bike, same make, model as yours, maybe even to match the tag partially, or the same helmet and gears you have." Superman says, "I'm wearing a full-face helmet on my bike." "How did you know for sure it saw where Superman was going with this case, threw the case out. He decided he just did not want to get into a pissing contest between military police units, because historically that never works out well for anybody. But Superman's point is, if you did not stop me in the commission of the crime itself, and only later stopped what you thought was me, or what you thought was the suspect, who happened to be dressed like me riding my bike, then you cannot prove beyond a reasonable doubt that it was actually me, but rather maybe some other person that I lent my bike to. Of course, a good prosecutor would say, well, who did you lend your bike to? Produce this individual. And, so on. But Superman played a good card. It paid off. A lot of respect for Superman. So there you go. Just because something happens and you have evidence, eyewitness account, even personal observation of the officer, if it's not done during the crime, it's a little higher hill to climb to get that conviction in court. Now, do officers think about this when they're out patrolling? I don't know. I don't crawl in their heads anymore. So there you go. There's your answer, Edmund Ironside out of England. Are the riders afraid or concerned? Don't know. I'm not them. Should they be? Yes. Does it stop them? No. Do I agree with it? No, not particularly, but I can't say I'm 100% within the law all the time anyway while I'm riding. I may occasionally speed or may miss a light changing as I'm going through it. So, hope that answers your question, and have a great day.